This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
This past week, the UNI wrestling program honored a Panther turned Olympian, Bill Smith. Smith was an NCAA champion in 1949 and 1950 with a record 52 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie. There's a current Panther that's looking to follow in just a few of his footsteps. Junior Ryan Loder is coming off his 2nd straight trip to the NCAA Championships, and Eric Braley tells us how this year Ryan is looking at taking another step toward being a Panther that someday may be honored himself.
No UNI wrestler has been as dominant as Ryan Loder the past 2 seasons. He has the 6th highest winning percentage among all UNI Panthers who have had at least 50 wins and competed in at least 2 seasons in Division I. Loder consistently has been UNI's top place winner at tournaments, and he takes the title of team captain very seriously.
He's a big motivator in the wrestling room. He just keeps us rolling. I like what he says to people just to motivate them. He's a good captain for our team.
He works his tail off. I mean, a lot of times we come in here and he's doing something extra. You know, it'd be like come in the morning and the weights are moving and it's him doing the weights are moving. You know, so he's done a good job of being a leader in the room. And when we made captains this year, it was the first year that I had captains. I've seen kind of some of those guys take a little bit more of an active role, which is good. I think that's real critical for our young guys to see and to have a leadership that's not coming from the coaches, but coming from their peers and the guys on our team. And he's done a good job of stepping up that way. And now it's time to step up even more.
He's just a great guy, and that just exudes in the wrestling room and off of it. But in the wrestling mat, I mean, he's just tough. He just keeps going. He just keeps firing, and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. And he's a good example to follow by.
The 184-pounder made it to the round of 12 at last year's NCAA Championships and was just 1 win away from becoming an All-American. He feels that this season he has what it takes to achieve his goal at the NCAA Championships.
There's just a few things that I need to change. I mean, there was no drastic things that beat me, so I just little changes in my style and my stance. Maybe it has to get a little lower, and that's about it.
He hits those shots against some of those top-notch guys and is able to ride them like he is. He's going to be up on the stand where he wants to be. You know, he's been close the last 2 years, the round of 12, but that's not enough for him.
A tremendous football player and wrestler at Granite Bay High School in California, Loder has made many sacrifices so he can win a national title for the UNI Panthers.
It's this sport here. You give your body up every day. You give up a lot. And Ryan's one of those guys who's giving up a lot. Family. He's kind of like me. They're far away. He comes here. This is our family now. This team is our family. So, but yeah, Ryan, he gives a lot. He gives it all.
And he wants to go out being one of the better UNI wrestlers. Set the standard pretty high, for this group of guys, and put your name in the record book. Good part of putting your name in the record book is trying to put your name up on the wall and make sure you're out in that hallway. Being All-American and national champion, and that's where he's at right now. Being his junior year, it's time to get over that hump and do it.
One of the most successful wrestlers in UNI history, Ryan Loder can't wait for a chance to step on the mat in Des Moines on March 21st for the 2013 NCAA Wrestling Championships. For Panther Sports Talk, I'm Eric Braley.
Tune in to next week's show as we sit down with Bill Smith, a 2-time NCAA champ for the Panthers and a gold medalist in the Olympics.